All right, let's talk about how you can start an AI side hustle. And here's the kicker. You don't need to be some coding genius to pull it off. Seriously, we're going to break down the exact playbook you need. Let's jump right in.
I love this quote from Dan Martell. It really hits the nail on the head. He says, "In the AI era, you won't get rich by working harder. You'll get rich by mastering the tools that help you work less." See, this whole AI revolution, it's not just for the tech bros in Silicon Valley anymore. It's for you. It's for anyone who can figure out how to master these new tools. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Okay, but let's be real. There are thousands of new AI tools popping up, like every single day. It's a lot. If you're feeling kind of overwhelmed by all the hype and jargon, trust me, you are not alone. It feels like this giant wave of information, and it's so easy to just freeze up and think, where do I even begin?
So let's just cut through all that noise right now. Forget what you think you know. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need a big pile of cash to get started. You just need a playbook, a simple, clear map to follow. And guess what? That's exactly what we're going to give you. And if you're wondering just how big this opportunity is, look at this number. $723.4 billion. That's the projected size of the global AI as a service market. Basically, that's just a fancy way of saying businesses that help other businesses use AI. And that is exactly the kind of thing you can build, right from your laptop.
What this really means is that the playing field has been completely leveled. It's not about having deep pockets or a huge team anymore. Success now comes down to just two things: finding the right problem to solve in a specific niche, and then just executing well. That's it.
Okay, so we've established the opportunity is huge and the entry barrier is super low. The big question is, where do you fit in all this? Well, there are basically two main paths you can go down. You can be a creator, or you can be a service provider. Let's break down what that actually means.
All right, let's look at these two paths. On one hand, you've got the creator. This is all about making and selling stuff with AI. Think about those faceless YouTube channels that use AI voices and scripts, or people selling amazing AI art on Etsy. This is perfect if you want to build a personal brand or create something that brings in passive income. Then, you have the service provider. This is where you use AI tools to help other businesses. Maybe you start an AI automation agency, or you build chatbots for companies. This is the path for you if you get a kick out of solving real-world problems for paying clients.
Now here's the magic part. It doesn't matter which path you pick, because what makes all this possible without writing a single line of code is this new wave of no-code tools. These are your secret weapons. Let's take a look at a few of them. First up, Jasper. Think of this as your personal AI writing assistant. If you're going to be a service provider, this thing will whip up professional proposals and emails that actually get you clients. And if you're a creator, Jasper can write entire blog posts, video scripts, you name it. It's a huge time saver. Okay, next is Fireflies.ai. And honestly, this is an absolute game changer, especially for service providers. It joins your Zoom calls and automatically records, transcribes, and summarizes everything. You will never, ever miss an important detail or an action item again. It's like having a perfect assistant on every single call, and it makes you look so incredibly on top of your game. Then there's Zapier AI. I like to call this the digital duct tape for your business. It connects all your different apps and automates the boring stuff, so you can run your side hustle like a full-blown agency, even if it's just you. So when a new client signs up, Zapier can automatically send them a welcome email, add them to your contacts, and create a task for you. It's amazing. It handles all the busy work so you can focus on what actually matters. And this one is just wow. This is called Lovable Dev, and it is seriously mind-blowing. You can build an actual working app just by describing what you want it to do in plain English. So if you have an idea for a cool little AI tool you think people would buy, you can literally just type it out and this thing will build it for you. It completely changes the game for creating and selling your own digital products. Okay, we've covered the what and the how. Now for the most important part, getting paid, right? You can have the best ideas and the coolest tools, but none of it means anything until someone gives you money for it. So, how do you land that all-important first client? Let's look at two proven strategies.
This quote here really sets the stage. I've found that being the first to solve a problem is an easy way to get people to take a chance on you. Think about it. When you're just starting out, you have no track record, no reviews. Why should anyone hire you? Well, you can be the one person who solves a very specific problem they have. Find that gap, be the first one there, and people will give you a shot.
So here's a super practical strategy from Liam Otley, perfect for sites like Upwork.
First, get your profile right. A good photo and a quick intro video build instant trust. Step 2, write a no BS proposal. No fluff, get straight to the point. Even better, record a short Loom video showing them you can do the work and take away all their risk by offering a money-back guarantee. And third, and this is key, be relentless. Send 5 proposals every single day until you land that first gig. It's a numbers game.
All right, here's a different angle from Dan Martell. He calls it the audit-to-deal method. It goes like this. First, pick a niche you actually know something about. Plumbers, dentists, whatever. Second, find a business in that niche and do a free audit for them. Just record a quick video showing them, hey, here's how AI could seriously improve your website or your YouTube channel. You're giving them value up front. Then, step 3, you send them the video and make a simple offer for a small, high-impact project. It's the perfect way to get your foot in the door.
So you did it. You landed your first client. That is huge. But what's next? It's really important to get this next part right because this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's a journey. And that journey has 3 phases: crawl, walk, and run.
But hang on a second. I know what a lot of you are probably thinking right now. This all sounds great, but I'm not an expert. Who am I to charge someone for this stuff? That feeling? That's imposter syndrome. And it is totally 100% normal. But let's talk about how to crush it.
This is the crawl, walk, run framework. Look, that first $1,000 you make, that's the crawl phase. And it's not about the money. Not at all. This is your paid learning phase. Your only goals are getting experience, learning to talk to clients, and getting your first good reviews. Then you move into the walk phase, from $1,000 to $10,000. Now you've got some skills. This is where you optimize, find a profitable niche, and start charging what you're worth. And finally, once you cross that 10K mark, you're in the run phase. By now, you are an expert. You've got the skills, you've got the proof. Now you can scale up, maybe start an agency, or even build your own product.
So when you boil it all down, what's really stopping you? It's not the technology. That's easier than ever. It's not the expertise. You can learn as you go. The single biggest barrier for most people is just taking that first step.
So look, the tools are here. The playbook is clear. The only question left is, what problem are you going to solve first?